And welcome to the home of the Ghost Town. Here we are back for another one of our sort of first play videos. Now, it's not my first play of this game. I played this game quite a bit back in the day, mainly in the multiplayer. Actually, it's a real-time strategy game. It's called World in Conflict, and we also have the Soviet Assault expansion with it. And the Soviet Assault essentially gives you an additional way of or way of playing through the campaign, playing it from both the American and the Soviet side, so I think that's really quite interesting. We're going to be doing the first mission of the Soviet campaign, which then leads on to the first mission of the American campaign. So we're just going to be doing the first mission of each. We're not going to be delving into the multiplayer or anything. We're just literally going to be doing those first missions. So without further ado, World in Conflict, Soviet Assault version. Yeah, it's a really interesting take on real-time strategy, and there's no base building. So I hope you enjoy it. Without further ado, let's jump into the game. Do you want to run the tutorial now? Yes.
Well,
there we
if
go.
it isn't our latest West Point prodigy, I'm Master Sergeant Watson, and I'll be in charge of your training. This is the National Training Center, where you will be finalizing your officer training.
Okay.
At West Point, they taught you how to be an officer. Here, we're gonna teach you how to fight.
Okay. Lesson 1, the camera.
We'll start out with the control of the battlefield camera. You use the WASD keys to move the camera. So why don't you show me some of those West Point skills by moving the camera around for a bit. Press the A key to move the camera to the left. Good. Now press the W key to move the camera forward. Good work. Press the D key to move the camera to the right. Excellent. Now press the S key to move the camera backwards. Well,
Okay.
what do you know? Seems they do teach you some useful stuff at West Point after all. Next up is camera panning and tilting.
Okay.
You do this by moving the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Let's start by panning the camera to the left. Do this now. Excellent.
Okay.
Go ahead and move the mouse cursor to the right edge of the screen to pan to the right. Good job.
Okay.
Now move the mouse cursor to the top edge of the screen to pan upwards. Great.
Okay, there you go.
Last but not least, move the mouse cursor to the bottom edge of the screen to pan downwards. If you really want to stretch your legs, we have a function called mouse look that allows you to look freely around the battlefield. To activate this, you press and hold the middle mouse button. Well
go.
done, sir. Now let's get down for a closer look at the terrain. You can move the camera closer to the ground by using the mouse scroll wheel. Try this now. Good.
Okay.
Now try moving the camera
Right, go
away
right down.
from the ground. Now I'll show you something my platoon sergeant in the A. Shaw Valley taught me many years ago. The mini-map. This gives you an excellent top-down view of the battlefield, allowing you to quickly move to a specific position.
Yep.
By clicking the left mouse button on the mini-map, you can instantly move the camera to that location.
There we go.
Impressive. We have just one more thing, and then we're done for the day. See that red circle? Show me what you've learned by moving the camera through it. Good. Now move on to the next one.
Okay. So yeah, okay. So you have to go right through it. Okay. Hang on. Why can't I? I can't go up and down. Huh. Interesting. So it wants me to go lower, but I can't. The mouse wheel's not allowing me to go lower. So it wanted me to pan down as opposed to...
Now move on to the next one.
But this is the problem I've got right now, right? As I can't... It's not letting me mouse wheel up and down to zoom in and out, which is kind of a problem, right? So, there we go. Ah, it's working now. It's working. There we go. Huh. Would you look at that?
Good. Now move on to the next one.
Okay.
Keep this up, we'll get you shipped to Europe in no time. I hear they have a real shortage of junior officers there.
Okay. Next lesson. I thought we were going to have a problem there in that
You got
we
more
can
spunk
use
than
a
most
mouse
of the
wheel.
West Point pukes we get sent out here, I'll give you that. Let's see how you handle this next lesson.
Okay. All unit markers help you spot them on the battlefield, and they're coloured differently depending on whom the unit belongs to. Green marker indicates the unit belongs to you. Blue marker indicates it's friendly. Red marker is an enemy. There we go. Pretty standard stuff.
I'm gonna give you command of a Humvee. To issue orders to it, you have to select it first. And to do that, you left click on it with your mouse. If you want to select multiple units at the same time, you can create a selection box by clicking and holding the left mouse button and then drag the box around the units you want to select.
See, pretty detailed. Given how old this game is, pretty detailed units for an RTS. Okay.
Good. Now with the Humvee selected, you can start ordering it around. To issue a move order, select the Humvee and then right-click in the world where you want it to go.
Driving to that perimeter, sir.
There we go.
Good. Now I'm gonna teach you about transports. For this part of the exercise, I'll give you command of an infantry squad along with the Humvee. Select the infantry squad and order the soldiers to enter the Humvee by right-clicking on the Humvee.
See, again, look at the movement, you know, for an RTS.
Infantry, good to
Really nice movement, you know, for these
Getting
kind of
arrived,
small
sir.
units.
go. We're all in the
Good.
transport.
Now, since the infantry squad is inside the Humvee, you can no longer issue orders to them. However, you can move the Humvee around as usual. To unload the infantry squad, simply select the Humvee and click the unload button on the order pallet. Try that now.
So unload button, there you go, on the order palette, flashing red.
Well done. Now let's move on to combat. Not for real, though. This is a simulated exercise and the OPFOR will be your enemy. I hope you didn't wet your pants there. To tell a unit to attack, select the unit you want to use and then right-click on an enemy unit. See those units there? They don't seem too friendly, do they? Well, what are you waiting for? Light them up!
Okay.
Reporting in.
We've lost our Humvee now. I was going to use the Humvee to go in there and kind of flank them.
Covering fire.
Okay, so they're going up there now.
Infantry dead, sir.
We're whooping their behind! Let's move up to better position!
Target is confirmed dead, sir.
Hooah! That's the spirit, sir.
Okay.
They'll fear you in Germany. To really be all you can be in urban warfare, you need to make good use of the surrounding terrain. See that building over there? You can move your infantry squads inside to give them extra protection against enemy fire. Select your infantry squad and move the mouse cursor over to that building. The cursor changes to indicate that you can order your infantry squad inside.
Okay, yeah,
To do
green
this,
door.
you select your infantry squad and right-click on the building. Do so now.
Off they go.
Hey, do you really think they have polar bears in Sweden?
Of course they do. It's really cold there, right?
Yeah, I bet they have them walking all up and down the streets.
Yeah, if I ever visit Sweden, I'll be sure to bring my gun.
Polar bears in Sweden.
Good. With your infantry squad inside the building, it becomes much harder for the enemy to spot you. And your men will also take less damage from incoming fire
There they are,
because
poking out
of the
windows.
cover that the building provides. Let's see what happens when this enemy vehicle tries to speed past your infantry squad.
Sir, the vehicle is neutralized.
Did you see that? Op 4 barely got a shot off.
Very
well
good.
done, sir.
Thank you.
To order your squad to leave the building, select the building and then right-click anywhere outside.
Pina coladas, some sweet women.
Yeah, will do, sir.
Good
There we go.
job, sir. Remember to seek cover with your infantry whenever possible, since they're a lot more exposed than other units.
Okay.
Now let's talk a little about unit special abilities. They will undoubtedly save your life one day, so pay attention. For this next exercise, I'm giving you command of a Bradley infantry vehicle. Start by selecting the Bradley.
Got it.
Good. On your order palette, you can now see that the Bradley has two special abilities.
Tow
one
and
offensive
smoke.
ability
Yeah.
and one defensive ability.
Yeah.
The offensive ability will help you kill hostiles faster, and the defensive ability will help you increase your unit's survivability. All special abilities have a cooldown timer. This is the
45
time
seconds.
it takes for the unit to reload the required munitions or catch their collective breaths. This means you'll have to use that think box of yours to decide when to use each ability. This Humvee will only take damage from your offensive ability, so don't bother shooting at it with the chain gun. To use an offensive special ability, you left-click the corresponding button. Do that now. Good. Now left-click on the Humvee to launch a tow missile at it. Not bad at all, sir. As you can see, that ability is now cooling down.
There we go.
And you will have to wait a certain time before a new missile can be fired. Some units also come with a defensive special ability. Your Bradley, for example, has a smoke screen that it can deploy to hide from other hostiles. It's deployed immediately when you left-click the corresponding button, so don't fire it prematurely. Most units have unique special abilities, so make sure that you learn how each one works. They are one of the main keys to gaining the upper hand on the battlefield. That's basically all you need to know about movement and combat. Keep this up and you'll be graduating from here top of your class. Then you'll face the hard school of real combat. I'll see you tomorrow when we'll talk about command points and objectives.
So the one thing I can say is the tutorial is nice, comprehensive, and very easy to follow and understand. Really nicely done tutorial so far.
So you haven't quit on us yet. Today I'm going to teach you about command points and objectives. A complete understanding of these concepts is crucial if you plan to succeed as a combat officer, so listen up. What you see here is a command point. Control of these points is the deciding factor when you struggle for mastery of a battlefield. Often, capturing a command point will give you access to additional reinforcements as well as shifting the battle in your favor. A command point is colored differently depending on its state. White means it's neutral, that no one is controlling it. Red means that it's under enemy control. And green means the good guys, which means us are in control. To capture a command point, you need to place your units inside each of the connected circles, or perimeter points. And when you've done this, the command point will be yours.
Yes, sir. Going to take that perimeter. Ready to go. Moving out.
Well done, sir. That command point belongs to Uncle Sam. Now we move on to objectives. When you're on a mission, your commanding officer will provide you with a string of objectives which you have to fulfill in order to complete the mission. These objectives come in two different kinds: primary objectives and secondary objectives. To review your objectives, simply open the objectives log by clicking on the objectives button near the minimap. Do that now.
There we go. Objectives browser. There we go. Look at that. Close it. Close.
Primary objectives are crucial for mission success. Fail one of these, and you will fail the mission. mission. See that command point there? Your new primary objective is to secure it, just like you did in the previous exercise.
Okay.
Bradley, 8-piece. Moving is ordered. Rolling, sir. Armor ready. Tracks are moving. Armor ready. Yes, sir. Leaving. Leaving.
Well done. Primary objective completed, but you're not done yet. As I mentioned before, you will be given both primary and secondary objectives. Secondary objectives are optional, but you should still try to complete them. You won't fail the mission if you ignore them, but promotions and other rewards might be slow in coming. When you complete a secondary objective, you will often be rewarded, and trust me, you will need whatever edge you can get if you're hoping to get by when the shooting starts. Now for the actual exercise. Your primary objective is to capture that command point, and your secondary objective is to eliminate that infantry squad. Get moving, sir.
Bradley infantry transport ready. Bradley on the roll. Bradley firing from position. That soldier is dead. Bradley APC moving out. Armor ready. Moving out. Armor transport driving to coordinates.
Primary
there you go.
Secondary objectives completed. You're starting to shape up, sir. I'll
If
see you
all
here tomorrow
missions
for
were
your
that
next
easy.
lesson.
If all missions were that easy. Next lesson. Man, we still got lessons going. What else are we learning? Reinforcements. Reinforcements have arrived. Oh no,
Seems
that's
you're
Command and
determined
Conquer.
to make it through to the end, sir. I guess you're eager to get to Europe and do some good. Today I'll teach you about reinforcements. It's the inevitable rule of war that men get hurt and die. But as a commander, you must stay focused on the big picture and complete your objectives. And for you to be able to do this, your commander will give you access to reinforcements. First off, you need to activate the reinforcement menu. Press the reinforcements button now. Good. Your available reinforcements are shown as points. In the left-hand column, you can see the amount available. In the right-hand column, show you the amount incoming. The available points are ready for you to use. You can spend them on units and then have these units delivered to the battlefield. The incoming points will be added to your pool of available points over time. Each unit has a point value tied to it. This is the amount it would cost you to order down one such unit. That Bradley IFV, for example, costs 750 reinforcement points and about 3 million taxpayer dollars. If you should lose one in action, those 750 points will be reimbursed to your incoming points pool, and after a while, they will be available to spend again. To start ordering units, you need to place a drop zone marker. The marker indicates where the transport aircrafts will drop your units. Click the drop zone button.
Man, can't you keep your food thoughts to yourself? Now you make me hungry
Oh,
too.
yeah.
You're looking at the mega map. From here, you get a detailed overview of the entire battlefield, but it also removes you from the tactical situation on the ground. Right now, the only thing you can do in the mega map is to place your drop zone marker. Well done, sir. I knew you'd have no trouble with this. With the drop zone marker placed, you're ready to order in reinforcements. You now have 2,000 reinforcement points to spend as you see fit.
Nice.
To order in some units, you start by left-clicking the reinforcements button. Left-click on a unit that you wish to purchase. Clicking on a unit multiple times would add multiple units of that kind. To remove a unit, simply right-click on its icon or left-click on the unit icon in the order box below. You can see your current order in the order box along with the total cost of your order. This amount can never exceed the amount of available reinforcement points, so choose wisely. When you've completed your order, you click the deploy button. Do so now. It'll take some time for your reinforcements to arrive since they're being brought in by air. Plan your reinforcement orders accordingly.
There we go. That's cool. It's cool the way to do it.
Superb job, sir. Only one more day until graduation. I'll see you back here tomorrow.
There we go. Next lesson. I think this is the last one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last one. An important one,
Welcome back to
actually.
the final lesson, sir. Seems you're made of sterner stuff than I first thought. Today, I'll teach you about the most powerful weapon an officer has in his arsenal. No, I'm not talking about what's between your legs, sir. I'm talking about the radio. With the radio, you can call in tactical aids. They encompass everything from reconnaissance flights to artillery barrages and airstrikes. And they'll provide you with a real advantage in a tight spot. As you succeed on the battlefield by killing the enemy and capturing command points, you will receive tactical aid points. These can then be used to call in tactical aids. Today's your lucky day, though, because you will be provided with a steady stream of tactical aid points regardless of your battlefield performance. And to spice things up a bit, I've ordered the I-4 to place some hostile targets for you to practice on. I know you're itching to get started, so don't let me hold you back.
Okay.
Get to it.
Left click on the tactical
Good.
aid button. There we
To
go.
deploy tactical aid, simply left-click the weapon or aid you want, and then left-click in the world where you want it deployed.
Okay, so let's start with a tank buster. Alright, so let's go like that and like that.
This is Hunter. Hostile tanks designated as primary target.
Here he comes.
Units are dead. Hunter out.
That's pretty cool. A10. Right, what else are we going to get? We've got an airstrike, a laser-guided bomb, heavy artillery barrage. Good against tanks, infantry, and vehicles. Large circular area. Okay, let's go with that. Yeah, this looks cool.
Copy. Firing for effect. Zulu 9er out.
So you got to think of the age of this game and some of the detail in it. I mean, that's really cool. We did waste the house. Ah, there's 2 vehicles left. Okay, so what have we got left? We've got a precision artillery. There you go. So let's put the precision artillery down.
Firing for effect. Over.
Yeah, if you look at the craters and everything, that's just
Forward, sir. Op-4 targets destroyed.
There we go.
Superb job. As you might have noticed, it took some time before the tactical aid was deployed. This time varies depending on the tactical aid in question, so you need to plan ahead and analyze the movement of your enemies in order to hit them. Now, those targets you just annihilated were stationary, and even a Marine could do that. To be really effective, you need to learn how to hit moving targets. So let's try it again. But this time, we'll have moving targets to practice on. Get to it.
Okay, where are they? Here they are.
Wilco. Fire mission received. Artillery barrage inbound. Copy that. Fire mission received. Zulu 9er out. Wilco, Iceman heading out with cluster bomb. Zulu 9er here. Artillery strike completed. Fire mission completed. Zulu 9er out. This is Iceman. Cluster bomb hit with low effect.
Huh. They went the other way. Okay, I got this. I know I'm
Hunter
gonna do
here.
it. Oh,
I didn't see any enemies at the coordinates. Over.
why can't I? Ah. Oh, there we go. Gonna go
Copy
1,
that. Heavy artillery
2,
barrage inbound.
3. And then we're gonna go 1.
Understood. Coordinates received. Artillery firing. Target area has been turned to dust, including hostiles.
Oh, they.
Artillery barrage turned the target area into dust.
These are bunker busters. They're not really the most
This
ideal
is
thing.
Wolverine. Bunker buster ordered. Commencing attack. Iceman here. Cluster bomb hit nothing but dirt. Out. Copy. Firing for effect. Zulu 9 are out.
And they're just sat there now.
Coordinates given.
Weasels.
Artillery barrage hit for full effect. Zulu 9er, we copy. Firing for effect. Over.
Hoorah, sir. All our 4 targets destroyed. That was an excellent performance by all standards.
Really?
Congratulations on
We
completing
missed
this
so
course.
many.
Only actual combat can teach you the rest of the skills you need. But I'm sure you will make a fine combat officer, sir.
Yeah. Man, I actually found it easier to do those tactical aids during the campaign. Right, okay, so here we go. Start the campaign. We're not going to do the tutorial. We've just done that.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats and deception and endless profits for the capitalist war machine. But our brave comrades in the armed forces will not be intimidated. They stand vigilant along the German border, their resolve unquenchable, ready to deliver...
It was inevitable. Our massive preparations had gone on far too long for us to simply stand down. We were like a coiled spring, ready to throw ourselves into the fray. All we waited for was one word: attack. Spirits were high, and the men joked about how we would crush the enemy with one fell stroke. But some didn't laugh. They had been to Afghanistan. They knew war.
Very true. It's the 80s, you've got to be smoking a cigarette, right? The movies, games, they all smoking in the 80s.
Mind the road, comrade. Володя.
Who's he?
Don't you know? That's Colonel Orlovsky. He's a legend.
Ah, Comrade Major Lebedev. It's been a while.
It has indeed, Comrade Orlovsky.
I was just wondering who they'd sent to babysit me.
Your command is the key to this whole grand endeavor, comrade. How could they send anyone but me?
Your sense of self-importance hasn't lessened, I see.
But I am very important, am I not? Or at least my dear old father-in-law is.
It's good to see you, old friend.
So, how are we doing?
Everything is in place. I can't say I'm very happy about all this.
The Politburo knows what is right. Ours is but to obey.
So they have decided. Get me Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. I want him to make a final survey of the forward defenses.
Понятно, товарищ полковник. Get Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. Now.
When?
Soon.
Okay, West Berlin, 03, 45 hours. It's got to be Spetsnaz commandos, right?
Lieutenant Romanov, your Alpha squad is to make a forward recon of... Wait, stand by for the Colonel.
Lieutenant, my call sign is Sokol 1. There will be no more reconnaissance. You are to execute Plan Odessa. The air defenses must be destroyed before the main assault begins. Your objective is to destroy 2 anti-air emplacements. Weapons are free and we are now at war. Good luck, Lieutenant. Sokol 1, out.
Okay. So here we go. Got a single squad there. There we go. Yep, US Spetsnaz.
Zvezda here. We are ready to enter the camp. We will start with clearing the entrance and neutralizing the guard tower. Just give the word, Lieutenant.
Okay. Clear the camp entrance.
Da. Alpha group moving. Acknowledged. Engaging. Engaging. Fire. In transit. Camp entrance cleared. We are ready to move on, Lieutenant.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. The first AA emplacement is located to the east. Move swiftly.
Okay.
Moving. Neutral. Engaging.
First.
Enemy scout helicopter spotted. We're staying out of sight. Area clear. This is Zvezda. Placing explosives now.
Okay, I guess that's done.
Your men must get those explosives in place. They can't do that if they are not in position, Romanov.
Guard tower clear.
Well done, Romanov. 1 target remaining. Go
Okay.
north.
You couldn't see if there's no sort of symbol that was telling you they had the explosives in, but that's fine. Right, okay, let's go this way. Stay out of the light. And engage him.
Neutralizing target. Guard neutralized.
Stay out of the floodlights.
Acknowledged. Engaging. Clear. Acknowledged. Enemy killed. Moving. Moving. Zvezda to Romanov. We're at the objective. Preparing target for demolition.
There you go, place explosive at the top. There you go, it's countdown now. There you go, good.
All explosives in place. Ready to exfiltrate.
Sokol 1 here. Exfiltration coordinates have been sent. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosive will be detonated when the attack is launched. Get out of the area as quickly as you can.
Okay.
Mission accomplished. Exfiltrating now. See you in a few days, Lieutenant. Zvezda out.
Very nice.
Expertly done, Lieutenant. Those men will disperse and find their way back to us in the coming days. Now, you must prepare for the upcoming assault. Expect word within the hour. So-called 1, out.
There we go. Brandenburger Tor, East Berlin.
Welcome back, Grisha. Oh, how was recruit training? Boring. Ha, but necessary, Comrade Sergeant. Those recruits will soon be needed. Товарищи! It's good to see you all here today. And it will be even better to see you soon breaking through that wall. Then we'll teach those NATO dogs how to fight. They thought they could bully us into submission! They thought we'd give way and fall! But today, we'll show them that the Red Army bows to no one! Today, we'll show them the might of the Soviet Union! Get your vehicle! We go to war!
Okay.
Romanov, the explosives will detonate in 3, 2, 1, mark.
Nice, there you go. Air defenses are down.
To all battle group elements. Today we liberate West Berlin from the American oppressors. Only minutes remain until we rain fire on the enemy. Lieutenant Romanov, I want you to initiate the artillery barrage. The wall itself will be destroyed by pre-placed explosives.
That's as good as I think we're going to get.
Firing for effect. Over.
This is So-called 1. Red Dome. I say again, Red Dome. Make me proud.
Artillery strike completed. Hostile kills confirmed. All dogs out.
We have 3 main objectives. Destroying the US 6th Armored Battalion, securing the Moltke Bridge over the Spree, and clearing the 17th June Street for use by Army Command.
Okay, there goes the Berlin Wall.
Lieutenant Romanov, advance with your tank platoon to phase line Volga. Destroy all enemies you encounter.
Okay, off we go.
We must secure the 17th June Street. That's the main avenue by noon. Army Command is planning a parade along the avenue in celebration of the victory they expect us to win for them. The advance has begun, Romanov. Order your tanks to assault at once.
They got good range, so you kind of, when you click to kill, they don't actually really move forward, so. If we get them on there, they'll just turn the turret, so we won't actually have to do it. Okay.
Make haste to the phase line, Romanov. I am clearing a path for you.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. Resistance is heavier than expected. Прием.
Understood, Maloshenko. You will get assistance.
Get the worst of the tanks down, because we've got like tougher tanks than they have, so.
Well done, Lieutenant. Phase line Volga is secure.
Okay.
Romanov, we must secure that road junction. You will attack the enemy in the flank while Maloshenko pushes forward.
Okay, there we go.
This is Maloshenko. We're advancing now. We have to move quickly, Lieutenant. Get your units in position.
Don't forget to call in fire support when needed.
Actually, let's pull it back. It is a heavy tank, so let's have that one there. Let's have this one here. Fortifications. Fortified position, you need to place units in all the connected perimeter points of that position. More units are there, the faster the position will be fortified. There we go.
Finally, now we must set up defenses before they counterattack.
Target eliminated. We can break through their lines. Our tracks are holding. What is coming here? What do you want? We're moving to the perimeter.
Okay, you can see defences now being set up here.
Excellent. The road junction has been secured.
That's the anti-infantry one that's set up.
This is Dnieper calling Cycle 1. We're under heavy attack by the Moltke Bridge. We cannot hold. They have helicopters. I repeat, they have...
Dnieper. Come in, Dnieper. Short. We have to secure Moltke Bridge or the entire flank will fall. Romanov, I'm sending you to reinforce Section B and capture that bridge. You will need anti-aircraft support to handle those helicopters. Call for reinforcements on the support channel.
Yes. The Americans will shoot you to pieces if you're unable to protect yourself, Lieutenant.
Good call, Romanov.
Okay.
Those units will be with you shortly.
Ten seconds.
You are ready, Lieutenant. Now move to the bridge and clear the skies on the way there. You have incoming enemy helicopters, Lieutenant.
Ah, there we go.
More enemy helicopters are moving in to attack you, Romanov.
Got a command for us?
Them here. We just don't want them in the front line.
Good thing you got there in time, Romanov. The entire flank was about to fall. Now, push through and secure that bridge. We have the bridge. Now hold in place and get some sandbagged positions up. Expect a counterattack at any minute.
That helicopter, we will move to the position. Drive to the coordinates.
The more units you've got in there, the quicker you'll capture and build points. So
We need anti-tank emplacements as well, Romano. Have your men keep working. Sokol 1. The Moltke Bridge is now under our control, and the northern flank has been secured. We owe much to Lieutenant Romano.
Units have been added to the reinforcement menu. Okay, so we've still got anti-air, but we can also bring
Lieutenant,
in
I am reassigning you to Section
tanks.
B. They are forming the battle line now. Take up your position and prepare to advance.
Okay. But I want
You should also take this opportunity to replenish any losses.
TATUs. So I can have a single one of those. So yeah, let's bring a TATU in.
Give us the command to roll over the enemy.
Deployment, yeah, at the bridge. And deploy.
Шарахнуть по ним ядерной боеголовкой. Иди делай. Потом они по нам тоже шарахнут. Нужно давать потерю.
Heavy armor here.
There we go.
We are waiting for you, Romanov. Move all your units into position.
We're moving.
Orders received. T-80 heading out.
Romanov, move with Section B toward the main avenue and link up with Captain Malashenko. The Americans are preparing a counterattack.
Armor moving out.
Section A, advance. Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades. Sokol 1, out. Yeah, Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving in to assist you. All thank our frontal aviation comrades.
Look at that, it's crazy. You do feel like you're in the middle of a war here, I can tell you. It really does feel like it with everything going on. It's so crazy.
Romanov, you have the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Malashenko if you can.
Secondary, where is Malashenko? He's over here.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You saved many lives today. It will not be forgotten. Malashenko out.
Completed that. Let's get back now and capture the point. Get some defences built. Need to watch out for our anti-air because they're
Well
quite a
done,
bit weaker.
Romano. The advance is going well. Now, I want you to link up with Captain Malashenko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed.
Right, so we're going up here, okay.
Malashenko, report.
Говорит Malashenko. We are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
Okay, as we move on to the points, we've got a counterattack we're going to be expecting.
All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B are to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Malashenko hold the middle. Romanov, I am giving you command of all fire support assets.
Here they
We have
come.
incoming Tu-95, but until they arrive, you must use all available support to hold off the American attack. The first enemy echelon is here. Romanov, call in artillery and airstrikes on them.
We will damage the avenue. We call in fire support indiscriminately.
I am concerned with winning this battle, Captain, not with preserving a parade ground for Army Command. Proceed with the mission.
Understood. Sokol 1. Malashenko out.
We just lost one of our
The Americans are throwing everything they have into this attack. I count on you to deal with them, Lieutenant.
Говорит Malashenko. This is a glorious day for the motherland and for socialism. Soon, West Berlin will be liberated.
Americans must be desperate to throw themselves at us like this.
fuel air explosive. That's a nice big bomb.
Die like fools.
What do we need? We need 900 for another anti-air. But we can set, while that battle's going on, we can set a deployment area. There we go. Should have used the smoke defensive ability there. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, Sokol 1 to all units. Hold in place. Tu-95 bombers are on their way to deal with all remaining enemies. I say again, hold in place. Do not move into the target area.
Yeah, there. We are dropping our payload. Stay clear.
That's what you call carpet bombing, followed up by all the artillery.
We crushed them.
Holy potatoes.
Sokol 1 to all battle group elements.
That's literally nothing. That's like World War
The avenue is secure.
I. Jesus.
I am immensely proud of you all, but I ask that you honor our comrades who perished here today. Without their sacrifice, this victory could not have
You
been
do
accomplished.
feel like you're part of this really big battle that's going on. There's just so much going on. It's great.
So, it has begun. It has indeed. I wonder how it'll end.
Best soon. Today was an easy victory. Who knows about tomorrow? Here's my nephew Kolya. He really distinguished himself today.
Товарищ полковник! Captain Maloshenko reporting.
At ease, comrade. This is Major Lebedev.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, comrade. This was a crushing victory you helped win for us today.
One of many to come. Soon all of Europe will see the glory of socialism. Will you be accompanying my uncle?
We have that honor. But you should return to your unit, Nikolai. Tell the men that I am proud of them.
I will, uncle. We'll do whatever it takes to ensure victory for our great cause. Comrade Major.
He takes after his mother.
A few more like him, and this war will be over in a week.
I hope you are right, Valery Fedorovich. I really do.
Okay. So there you go. That was the first mission of the Soviet campaign. So what you're going to see is it's kind of like all mixed together, the Soviet and the American. So we've done the first of the Soviet one. And you can see here, primary objectives all complete. We completed the Aid Maloshenko, and we got all 3 medals. Okay, great. So now if we continue, you'll see the flag will now switch to the American flag, and then you begin the first mission of the American side of it. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the first of the Soviet, first of the American.
We're getting reports from the Coast Guard about a developing situation at the harbor front. We have a lot of unmarked container ships approaching. They're refusing to identify themselves. Over.
Under attack!
Мы накормили грифов, и мир видел нашу мощь. Теперь освободите небеса.
Освободите небеса.
Little ZSU 23 fort. 23 is the caliber. 4 is there are 4 of them. Burger King. Nice product placement. Gotta love a Burger King in there.
The Russians took us by surprise. We had been at war for almost 4 months, and still we couldn't understand what was happening. Even as artillery shells started exploding on the streets of Seattle, many people just stood there, stunned by shock and disbelief. War can be fascinating to watch on TV, but up close and personal, it's a whole other story. Imagine your office blown to pieces, your car thrown about like a discarded glove, and your friend lying on the street, his body torn to bloody shreds. That was the reality in Seattle on that fateful day in the fall of '89. The Army was fighting in Europe and elsewhere, and our Navy was supposed to protect us from an invasion. But they failed. They were fooled, as we were all fooled, by the Soviet ruse. But as the first Soviet tanks started rolling off those freighters, a few of us tried to organize a desperate defense. We were not about to give up without a fight.
There we go. Russia has invaded the US.
I'm trying to reach the Major. What? Who's in command then? What do you mean, I am? What? How the hell should I know? We have to fall back and regroup. Come in. Zula, come in.
Looking good for Seattle.
I want to know what's happening at the harbor. Do a flyby and report back, okay?
Are you serious, Captain? We lost 4 choppers down there already. It's a death sentence.
So is treason, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Going there now. Red eye out.
He's keeping low, but not a lot of cover.
The entire Red Army down there. They got the whole harbor. We have to pull out now. Retreat, sir. Retreat. Ah!
Red Eye 4, come in. God damn it! Kill those commies, Parker. We have to secure the area before we can start pulling back. Okay, Parker. I know you were the Colonel's pet, but you don't impress me worth a damn. We need some intel before we leave this quagmire, and I want you to gather it.
That's
Find out what the
nice
hell
of
is
you.
going on and relay back to me, Parker. Wonder how those damn commies managed to sneak by our Navy.
Recon the harbor.
I'll be damned. They must have hidden in those civilian freighters. I bet there's more coming.
To anyone out there, this is Staff Sergeant Hanson of the Washington National Guard. I have men pinned down at the docks in need of immediate reinforcements. They're killing us!
We hear you, Sergeant. See what you can do, Parker. My forces here are all tied down.
Okay.
Bradley, moving out. Moving as ordered.
We're coming around the side of the buildings here.
Bradley firing from position.
Attention all units in Seattle. I am still unable to raise division
Take that
or any
tank
higher
out.
command. We're on our own.
Armored transport ready. Vehicles blue. Going to push it, sir. Shoot that target.
Wipe them out, Parker. Show them what Americans are made of.
Rolling into combat. Enemy down. Yeah, got it. We're going to push it, sir. Rolling
Good job. Now get the hell away from those docks. Seems those commie sons of bitches are massing for an attack from the harbor.
AT squad embarking, sir. Ready for getting ride transport.
Get them on board.
This is Hanson. The National Guard has a supply depot near the harbor. If you could secure it, we might be able to bring in some reinforcements.
We need all the help we can get. Secure that depot, Lieutenant Parker.
I'm going to come down the back of the road here because they're pretty heavy in terms of numbers.
Come on, you got me! Me and my boys are gonna set you up for a dinner date with Stalin!
Like so.
Bring it on, you bastards! We can take whatever you throw at us! The supply depot has been secured. This is where you'll get your reinforcements, Parker. You better make sure the LZ stays clear. We won't fall back another inch. This is our country, damn it!
Oh, here comes another Bradley. Always useful with those tow missiles on.
Hanson here. A lot of civilians have gathered at the Kingdom. We have to get them out of there before it's too late.
What we need, Sergeant, is to get the hell out of this city before it's too late for all of us.
But we can't leave them there to die, Captain.
Damn it. No, we can't. Parker, I can't risk going there. You will have to work your way to the Kingdom.
You better recon the route before you go. The Russians are probably everywhere by now.
I know that, Sergeant. Parker, send out some scouts to recon that position.
Okay, off we go. Anti-tank is this one, so... Combat school cover, unit infantry into cover, yep. We know that one, we did that one. Our infantry will be safe inside the vehicles. There's our...
There's a lot of Russians occupying the buildings along the way, sir.
We'll handle it. I've got an artillery battery on the horn and they're offering fire support. Don't waste it on nothing, Parker, and make sure you clear out that infantry before moving your units through.
I'm going to go into box formation because they're easier to move down. Okay.
This is Bravo 4. We're facing a sustained Soviet assault and cannot hold. Please advise. Over.
Yes, sir. APC moving out.
Okay, here we come.
Perfect artillery hit. Keep those coordinates coming.
Nice.
The route is clear and that artillery battery is needed elsewhere, Parker. Now get your butt to the Kingdom. We're gonna airlift in reinforcements and then get some trucks to carry those civilians out of there.
Too late, sir! The Russians are moving into the parking lot of the Kingdom, and my men have spotted several anti-air batteries there as well.
I'll abort the evacuation then. Those civilians will have to fend for themselves.
Unless we can get rid of that AAA.
Yeah, well, I don't have the men to spare. Parker, you give it a try. Clear the LZ at the Kingdom so our choppers can get the civilians out of there. Parker, there's a damaged Bradley stranded near the Kingdom. See if you can patch it up. I'm sending a Humvee for you to use. I'll be damned, Parker. We might just do this. Keep it up.
So combat school repair into the Humvee can repair.
Another one down, Parker.
Where's the Bradley? There he is.
One more, and we can bring in those choppers, Lieutenant.
Alright, so he's repairing that Bradley.
I'm losing people all over the city, damn it! We won't be able to hold out much longer!
You repaired
Bravo 4 here. We have almost no ammo left, and I got a lot of wounded men. We need support.
Good for you, Parker. You're gonna need that
Pull
Bradley.
that Humvee back. That Bradley, sorry. Let's pull him back. We can use the Humvee to repair him.
The area is clear of enemy AA. I've called in the choppers. Get to the LZ and set up a perimeter.
Let's move forward. And then what we'll do is, as soon as we get on that area, then we use the Humvee again to start repairing.
Starting with the repairs.
This is Hotel 2-9er. The LZ has been cleared. I repeat, the LZ has been cleared. We're bringing in reinforcements at this time. Over.
Hotel 2-9er, this is Hotel 6. Hold formation and keep a lookout for the enemy. They'll be back in the area soon enough. Hotel 6 out.
Okay, infantry coming down. There you go, he's hit the stadium. Oh. Just in the nick of time.
The
Right.
Kingdom just got totally razed by artillery.
Good.
Those civilians were damn lucky I was around to save their butts. Now we should see about getting the hell away from here. We've already overstayed our welcome.
Hanson here. I have squads pinned down all over the city. We need help extracting.
Your people will have to take care of themselves, Sergeant. We can't stick around any longer.
Charming.
But sir, you can't leave us here to die.
All right. God damn it. Parker, you handle it. I can't risk going there now.
Good. You found them. Help them clear the area.
Get those tanks down. They don't have any anti-tank infantry that I can see at the minute, so get them down, then we can go in. There we
Just a
go.
couple of more guys that need help.
Where's next? Down here. Okay.
I'm sure they taught you this at West Point, Parker, but if you order your guys to move in a box formation, it'll be a lot easier to negotiate those narrow streets.
Already in box formation. See, we're already in it.
You've located them, LZ. If you can help them clear the area, they can get away.
This is Bravo 4. We need reinforcements, damn it! Is anyone out there? My RTO just got shot and I'm down to my last mag.
Hang in there, Bravo 4. We'll get you out.
Roger that. I'll try to relocate the...
Bravo 4, come in.
Good.
Thank you, Lieutenant. We'll remember this. Hanson out.
Yeah, you're a real savior, Parker. Time for us to get out of here. We'll have to go through the underpass to the east.
That's nice.
We need all the help we can get. Secure that depot, Lieutenant Parker.
It's definitely better to focus the units down, look like a lot of
Use it to
RTS.
clear the area.
This is Yankee 5. We're standing by and ready to fire, sir.
That's where we're going.
In charge of this mess? I thought we were gonna retreat!
And we will, Private, but we have to stay organized.
Okay, here we come.
If we want to live, we better start running!
Stay off the net if you don't have anything useful to report.
Let's keep pushing up.
To anyone who's out there, I'm what's left of the 2nd Platoon, and I'm getting out of this city now! I suggest you all do the same!
You will retreat in an orderly fashion, Private. That's a direct order.
Let's go.
Sir, screw you!
This is Zulu Niner. Coordinates locked down. Shells on the way.
To all units, check in with me before you reach position. And rally at position 2-4 if your CO is dead.
Crap. And we're gonna get our guys out to add to firepower because we need to take people down quicker. We need to get those tanks down quicker, and these Bradleys just aren't good enough for it.
Damn it! The underpass has been blocked! Now you're gonna have to fight your way out!
Yes, sir. APC moving out. Laying down suppressing fire. Enemy defeated, sir.
Okay, good.
Rolling into combat. Bombing transport entering combat.
we come.
This is Eagle 6. Captain Bannon, is that you? Colonel Sawyer? How the hell did...
Here we go.
No time, Captain. Bring what forces you have and meet me by the I-90 bridge. You got that? Sir, A simple yes will suffice, Bannon. Yes, sir. We'll be there. Bannon out.
There we go. That was the first of the US missions. So we didn't secure the reinforcement LZ, so we missed that one. We did get the National Defence Service ribbon. We paired the Bradley, which was good as well. So there you go. Overall, it was just rather than focusing on doing all the objectives, it was more about seeing the first mission. So there we go. We did the tutorial of World in Conflict. We did the first Soviet mission and the first US mission as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. Overall, as an RTS, it's a really fun RTS. It's a very different take because it's a bit more dynamic and active. You've got your reinforcements, you've got your fire support abilities, you've got your individual abilities on your vehicles as well. No base building, and so there's not really that resource collecting. I say it makes it quite dynamic. The multiplayer used to be quite good, but it's such an old game, I don't know if the multiplayer still is there. But to be honest, you can pick up this game for so cheap now on Steam, it would just be worth it for the campaign itself. So that that's not a bad thing. Overall, I think, yes, it's an old RTS, but it is the campaign story is actually really quite good. I find the gameplay very engaging. And the graphics still hold up, and the whole environment's destructible as well, which is really cool. So yeah, I think I definitely think this is a great fun game to play if you like your RTS. And there's not many sort of more modern combat. This is Cold War, but there's not really that many of the modern combat, real historical combat RTS out there. It's either sci-fi or different. So. Yeah, really thoroughly recommended game if you can pick it up cheap, because as I say, I think the multiplayer element of the game, I don't know if anyone still plays. I haven't tried. If they do, then definitely give it a go, because the multiplayer was actually quite fun as well. There you go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Let me know why in the comments down below. And as always, if you want to see more content, please hit that subscribe button. It is free for you to do, and it means a lot for me. So thank you for that in advance. If you want to see, more content, first plays, let's plays, then keep tuning into YouTube. There's more coming. We did Subnautica and Far Cry 5. There'll be more to come in the future. You've been watching The Ghost Owl. I'll see you soon.